Hey there, folks. It's 7:48. Excuse me, 7:48 p.m. Saturday, October 27th, 2018. Uh, I've always wanted to do a lot more for people than I could. All we can do is what we can do, and when we're stuck in a body, like I said, you can't even do 0.1% of what you can when you're out of a body. Except for the fifth and maybe the fourth. Probably the fourth and fifth. It depends on the individual for the fourth wave of souls, but definitely for most all of them in the fourth wave of souls, and then the fifth wave of souls, all of them in there. Except those people are the only ones that are out there that really can't go to a planet where they're not having life yet and make a physical body. That's how the bodies start on the planets. That's why 11 million years ago there was souls coming here, and other beings coming here from, from the other side, second dimension, the one right above us, that weren't in bodies like you when you're not having a body. And you can go to a planet and make a body with the planet's permission, with the planet's help. And if you don't stay in it too long, you can drop it and go out. But if you stay in there for a while, you get stuck in there. You get stuck, and you have to have a life and let it go until the body lets go, and then you get free. It lets you go. Anyway, when you're out of body, you can do amazing things. In a body, you're screwed as far as getting much of anything, as far as using hardly any of your abilities. There's two things I'm going to do very soon. I've been real sick for the last 5 days. I mean, a lot sicker than normal. I'm really, not doing too good now, but it's kind of late too, though. My eyes are messing with me. Excuse me. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about some stones that will help people that are having seizures. Okay? I've used my energy work to actually change people's DNA. I can change people's DNA relative to what is going on, causing their seizures, but I can't just cure it. I don't have the ability. I've done some things before that were awesome, but they're very few. I can't guarantee anything as far as, healing goes. Because that's the most important thing to me, and because all I can do is the best I can do, I've never charged a penny for it. So anyway, I want you to know about some stones that will help people who are having seizures. It doesn't mean you put these stones around the bed and you never have one. It does mean it will help. It can be a little different with everyone, but I want to tell you about some of the major stones that will help. Okay, this isn't all of them, but it's the most important ones. Okay. The rest of the stones depends on the person, so I'm not going to list them here. That's senseless. Okay, now, a small amount of star essonite, or a slightly larger amount of some blackened star essonite, if you can ever find any. It's incredibly rare. Pneumite, shungite, amethyst, labradorite, garnet, chrysoprase. Those are the main ones that'll help you right now with that, with those issues. Seizures are nothing to mess with. It's tough on the people who have them, but it's much tougher on it's much tougher on the people who love that person and have to watch. I've gone through that with animals, and it's hell. And one big white shepherd that I literally stopped traffic in the middle of Buford Highway down here by the house, and that's a busy road. I literally turned the car sideways, got out, coaxed this dog into the car. Excuse me, and I spent just that $3,000 in 3 months. I spent $3,000 in almost 2 months taking care of my animals down there. Almost all him, at an emergency clinic overnight. I've always done what I can to help animals. If they have seizures, and then his name was Polar Bear. He had a seizure once, and he woke up and he was jerking his face. I was trying to keep him around out of it. He was huge. And his face caught where the carpet tacks were up, and he actually cut some marks on his mouth. And when he woke up, he looked at me like, "How could you hurt me?" And I'm like, I felt like hell. So anyway, it's a sad scenario. But for people to go through it, hey man, it's hell too. I mean, it's just, that shouldn't be happening. That's just another wonderful blessing of these solid bodies. Everything have to kill something else to stay alive and worry about being killed, and all the wonderful gifts of your loving God. And you don't understand it because you're a moron, and only God's incredibly, perfectly intelligent, and wow, all the crap they used to feed us. Anyway, that and the stuff about JC, man, 99% of it's crap. His life was worse than what you'd think, but he didn't do what you were told he did. Everything was made such a blatant lie. That's what a religion is. A bag of blatant lies written down. The Torah, the Quran, the Bible. It's all bullshit. Every last bit of it. So anyway. Something else. Deanna we haven't made them yet. We're not finished. I'm very sick. Deanna's very busy. We just got in some new equipment. There's new stuff we're doing here at the house. But I'm so sick, I just can't, I can't do what I want to. This body's dying. It's getting worse all the time. Which is good, Should just take myself and go home, except what the hell kind of message is that? Enlighten yourself, take yourself home. No, it doesn't. That's not it. Anyway, whatever, it'll be over soon. Getting back to something I wanted to tell you. I've always done everything that I could for people for nothing, but I've had to charge money for what I've done too. It's called staying alive. For every one person that I cranked up on a consult, I don't know how many hundred there are that I haven't. I've cranked up over 4,000 people, and I've probably had 600 consults. So 600, I don't know, 800, I don't know. 600 probably. I don't know. I don't care. I had to just keep going. Keep the damn lawyers fed. Keep this house. Unreal. All the worthless people I've dealt with that were so stuck with their heads so far in the wrong place. All they could think about is themselves. It's amazing. Anyway, part of these DNA ICUCs is literally going inside you, putting my energy inside you. I feel it, I locate, and then I go underneath your feet, and then I literally move my energy through your body, and I literally change the energy problems that were put into your body. They were made to deflect, to block, to curtail, to minimize, to hamper your personal energy flow through your body. That helps make it harder for you to awaken. There's something else I do, other energy I use to actually awaken up your whole body. I've proven to you before that you can go through time and space across. You can travel as yourself, your real self, spirit, sentient energy, within a physical body. I've proven you can reach out of it, go through time and space to feel stones. Okay? Those of you that are that are new here, near here, I'm falling away here. I gotta get cleaned up too. This is still a little bit dirty. It's not the cleanest piece, but this is some really strong high crystal staurosinite. Just relax. Take a look at the stone. Stare at it. And then, stare at it, see what it looks like and everything, and then let your eyes just go out of focus. Feel and see that image in your head. Feel the energy. Go to the stone. Whenever you see this video, wherever you are, do this and then go to the stone. Close your eyes. Just go to the stone and see and feel it. And you will, as long as you can feel the energy, as long as you're awakening, you'll feel something. It's soft. It's not hard. Your eyes don't bleed. You don't get some people have gotten headaches before, but just do that. And if you didn't feel something right away, just go back to the picture of it and pause it. Pause the video. When you do that, here's another one. Now, those of you that know me, we've done this. This feels like hundreds of times. It's not that much, but it's a lot. Okay, here's lapis lazuli. Let's see. Here's lapis lazuli right here. This, if you can see the color of this, it's very beautiful, deep blue. Very special stuff. Now, feel the energy in this. Go ahead and pause it, and then come back when you're ready. This goes into the pineal gland in your brain, the hypothalamus, and you'll feel some energy going on towards the middle of your head. You might feel this, the screen over here, the vision screen, the energy vision screen, or the pineal energy screen. This is the amberite. Okay, feel that. Go ahead and pause it. Take your time. Relax. Look at it. Feel it in your head, and then let your eyes go out of focus and close your eyes. Just feel yourself at the crystal and feel it, what it's like. Okay? And then we'll put the two together. And now feel it. Little fly flying around. Now feel it. Danbarite has a it's a somewhat soft, but it's so concentrated and strong, it's still powerful, high vibration energy. And then the lapis is literally moving around in the middle of your head. And then you take some stauresonite and add it to it. Here's a piece of some crystal dragon egg stauresonite. It looks all white, but it's little teeny crystals where it's been broken. Now feel that. Let's see. Feel that. All right, when you come back from having felt that from pause, and then you can see there's different stuff going on, and you're not here. Now I feel the stone. If we're having a consult and you reach out and you go to the stone, I can see and feel your energy there. But I never saw or felt anyone's energy there. Why? Because you're not here yet. People, this stuff is so simple. It's part of who you are. You've never been given gifts. The book, The Secret, is one of the biggest jokes. Its only proper place is next to the toilet in case you need backup. The gift, same thing. No, you have your own abilities, and when you're in a body, you don't have 1%. So you can call that a gift. If you do, think maybe you need to look how you might want to look at how you think about things. Anyway, I'm not laughing at you. It's the way laughing at the situation, like screwed up everywhere. And it is. It was made to be like that. Okay, now, I've said a few times pretty much what I am inside. I've gone to people all over the world, cranked you up. I've gone off-world, cranked people up. You'll find out about that later. Not important, not necessary for anyone to know right now. Just making a statement of fact that'll turn out to be the truth that it is later. Not only can I do the same thing, I can do a little bit more. I told you the field was part of me. Part of me extends out is the source field. That started in 1992. And wait a minute. That started in 2013. Damn. May of 2013 is when that started. So, what I'm going to do here, maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow. I don't know exactly when. I got to get to feeling a little better. But I always feel better a little earlier in the morning. I didn't get up till, I don't know what time today. Anyway, the energy that flows in and out of me is nothing to utilize it, use it. It's just, eventually this body's going to stop and nothing's going to come out of it anymore except for all of me one time. So, and when I'm tired like this, the physical body's tired and so sick, it's, excuse me, it's too much of an effort. But I'm going to go into all of you. Anybody that watches the video, any of you that want this to happen while you're watching the video, you will feel me go into you. If you're wanting to be awake and relaxed, you'll feel something. It's going to be very, very, very soft. This energy won't turn a light bulb on, but it'll release all your metaphysical abilities to where you can see, feel, and understand things better for yourself. This is not a crank up. This is not a crank up. It's a very small part of what a crank up is. However, this is something for everyone. I'm literally going to go inside every one of your brains. All you do is watch it and open up for it to happen. And literally I'll be in there. And if you really need to wake up and you're watching it, and once I'm out of the body, it's still going to be the same. It'll still work, but once I'm out of the body, if you need to wake up, you're going to wake up. If you don't want to, tough crap. It's time to go to work. I know who you are, and I know what you want. So, probably sounds arrogant. I don't know. I don't care. I know you. We are not the same in a body as we are when we are in our normal state. Our normal state of being, our normal state of mind. We're not as flippy, emotional and stuff. We're more settled down. So, and as people start having lives, they're going to start becoming more like that, more relaxed. If somebody really wants to get out of a body, they'll have a way to get out, not suicide. They'll have a way to get out, to relax and shut themselves down. Everything's going to change. Why? Because it should have been like this in the first place. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to wake you up, but at the same time I'm taking all those blocks out of you. So after doing this, it won't take but a moment. The only thing that's left that can block you is your own desire not to wake up, and or your own anger about stuff, if you won't let go of it. Years ago, some people had so much anger in them, I'd go to take it out, and I'd get rid of it. I'd see it, but it'd kind of smooth away, and I wasn't killing anything. I was kind of more like taking water. Say there's a little bit of ink, and then you take a bucket of water and you slowly splash it. It slowly dissipates the ink. And then all of a sudden I start to see it come back. I'm like, what the hell? And then I looked at the frequencies in there and matched it to the person. Well, I saw it was a match. It matched the person. So, all right, fly, buzz off. He was sitting over here for a long time, just sitting on the edge of one of the light remotes. Anyway, the idea behind him is just to try to remind me I got to hurry up. So anyway, I'm going to do that. It's free. So. And when I'm myself again, and I've got things settled down the way they need to be, which is going to take a few months, not years, months, about 4 months, okay, 3-4 months, things will start settling down to become what they need to be. Change can't just happen like boom, boom, okay? It's not open and closing the door. It's everyone's life changing, them changing together without screwing anyone's life up. But if you want it, there it is. It's free. It's 811. Like the thought coming into my head right now is the super self of knowledge, accessing data, and that's not relative to me. That's relative to you. Yeah, there's a fly right above the 811 right now, 8:11 p.m. Anyway. It'll help you. It'll work. I'm no better than nothing else, but I'm real as hell. So, your government agencies all know it. Over 4,000 people that I've touched know it. What was important is that I finally realized who I was, woke up, did what I was supposed to do, and I'll finish everything when I get out of here. But it's a shame when y'all don't understand how cool you are. When I do this in this video, it's going to be a long video. Okay? I'm going to end, it's probably going to be 2 hours, I don't know, but I'm going to literally do everything I can to show you everything I know in how to wake up. It's free. I don't want any money for it. I want you to wake up. Like I said, I don't matter. You have creation over here. You have something over on the other side. That's me. There's something hanging around out there somewhere. That's me. You have a janitor in a big building, or in a building. He's not in the middle of the building. He's on the outside, seeing where he's needed, and then he goes there. Doesn't mean I don't care about everything and everyone. Y'all are paramount to me. I can't allow myself to relax and go into how I feel about how much I care about everything. The body isn't made to feel like that. I'm a wuss. I'll stand up to anything and everything. But I do have love and honor, compassion. I really care about everything. So it hits me hard through the body. This guy's hanging on some rock right now. It's pretty funny. Anyway, by the end of this video that I have, you should be feeling, if you want to, you should be able to relax and start feeling things. When you see this video, if you have any stones around the house that you like, please bring them. Okay? Please bring the stones. Why? I want you to feel the stone energy. I want you to feel the energy in your stones. I want you to feel them in the beginning, and then I want you to feel it at the end. So, I'm going to tell you about some things, and then we're going to stop just for a moment, relax, play with the stones and stuff. Then at one point I'll finally do some energy work, the energy work. And then from there we're going to go through some of the stuff again. So the whole idea of this is for you to wake up and see who you are. Not to be locked up looking at the inner walls of a cell like inside your brain, looking at the skull. But for you to be yourself, spirit, sentient energy, literally flowing out of yourself and then seeing what's really around you. So, there'll be people that don't like it, say they can't do it. They're not going to apply themselves, they're not going to relax. And y'all are not going to believe this. But I don't give a damn about it. If they don't want to apply themselves and they want to bitch and cry, let them. I'm not changing the diapers. It means nothing to me. Not a damn thing. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know what I do. And once I'm gone and on the other side, so nothing else that spirit can mess with the information, the test results, you'll have all your test results and the DNA stuff. Not until after I get home. So, I know some of you know I've been killed in spirit and helping it and stuff for a long time. When I'm myself, it's all over. It's a whole different ball game. So, which has to do with helping. So many people have health problems that should have been taken care of a long time ago. The problem is, once you've been in the body and that body's already set, it's a slower process of aging to get rid of certain things that are part of your DNA. So, and there's going to be a good number of people leaving. So, and I'll never say names, you know that, but it wasn't that long ago that one of the people that Dan and I talked to, where, this one person's loved one was, not doing too good, and it was time for that person to go home. Dan and I both looked at it, and Deanna, you could see her starting to tear up, and I went right to her to talk to her, and she was, she's ready to go. And then I just opened up, and I felt everyone around that whole area and the whole thing, and my eyes just broke out. So, And I believe it was that night or the next. I believe it was that night. Then she went. She went home that night or the next. You know, just right away she went home. I just saw her screaming that, you know, saying that as much as she loved this guy, that she wanted to go, you know, she had to go home. And she felt like crap that she was leaving him, but it was time. So you see what's going to happen later on in your lives, these other lives you're going to be having, and those already in body over time. You're going to start understanding more and more that you're actually spirit, living energy in a body that actually runs a body, physical body. You'll know it. When it's time to go, you'll understand. The blending of a physical body with spirit is a moment that should be honored. There's a lot of nasty stuff, been doing nasty stuff. That's about to be handled. Those people will be dropping like flies. And the second the bodies drop, they're pulled out and they're deleted permanently. No mas. Anyway. Oh, come on, heart. My heart's been funky for a while. Start to breathe in, and all of a sudden, it starts, you know, palpitating while you're trying to breathe. Anyway, if you all want that, it's coming in just a couple of days. It's going to take just 2 or 3 days for me to get this done. So, in the meantime, these are the stones that will really help with people having seizures. When they're cranked up, when Deanna and I crank them up, when they're cranked up by any source, they're a lot stronger. There's going to be amazing things happening soon. There'll be groups of people putting out healing energy and helping others heal through the field. People say, well, that happens now. You know what? It used to be the original first angels, that if it was time, they would help out. If not, you know, if they were told not to, if they didn't think they should, then they wouldn't help out. All that's been taken away. Now what's going to start happening is going to be you. Things happening is going to be you. You're going to have animal spirit guides hanging around. You have your regular spirit guides, but you're going to have animal spirit guides hanging around, making sure that your regular spirit guides don't lie, that they follow the new format, that you're taken care of. Everything's going to change. It just gets a whole lot better. And this praise shit's gone. So, anyway, folks, look, man, love you. Like I said, I might knock it out tomorrow. It might be 2 or 3 days, but pretty soon I'll put out a video about how to wake up, and inside it will be that free energy work. And it doesn't matter, you know, when you watch it. So you can move through time and space. You can feel it and all this. Plus, when you go to do that, what goes through you and everything else? What energy is there that goes through you and everything else? It exists everywhere. You don't exist inside it. It's not part of you. You're not part of it. But it exists, so do you, and it literally permeates through everything. It's called the source field. So, primary Arae, the alpha source male. That's his job. And that's what it is. So, folks, if you want it, you know, it'll just be a few days at the most. But we're going to talk about feeling stones, energy, relaxing, seeing things, energy flow through your body. This is not every course there is about feeling energy, but if you listen and download the video and save it, you will help yourself awaken. And if you are already awake, it'll help you be stronger. It'll help you develop your abilities quicker. It'll help you help your children and any others you love. And it's free. You're already paid for the internet. I don't want a damn penny for it. So, just helping. I want everyone to wake up. Like I said, 100 years from now, 40% of the population will be awake. Right now, what is it? Just over 4%, 4.11 something. Folks, love you, man. Take care and see you in a few days.